advocated for common sense gun safety measures. Please welcome Ms. Kelly. Governor Sununu. Among Chris Sununu's accomplishments is New Hampshire's 82nd governor, a balanced state budget with no new taxes or fees, and establishing a full-day kindergarten. Additionally, he doubled funds to fight the opioid crisis, made investments in clean water projects, expanded educational opportunities for students, and signed job-creating business cuts into law. In 2018, Sununu announced the nationwide launch of his Recovery-Friendly Workplace initiative to engage employees and empower workplaces to provide support for people recovering from substance use disorder. Before being elected governor in 2016, Governor Sununu served 3 terms on the New Hampshire Executive Council, representing cities and towns in Rockingham and Hillsborough counties. In 2010, he led a group of investors in the buyout of the Waterville Valley Resort, where he worked as the chief executive officer, and he was in charge of the expansion of the ski resort done in cooperation with the United States Forest Service. An environmental engineer, Chris worked for 10 years cleaning up hazardous waste sites across the country. He graduated from MIT in Boston with a BS in civil engineering and civil and environmental engineering. Please welcome our governor. We've programmed it so that each candidate will have a 2-minute opening statement, and at the end there's going to be closing statements as well. As we had mentioned, each candidate will get the same and they'll choose to use that time appropriately. At this time, I would like to, Ms. Kelly will go first on your opening statements.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's great to be here, and it was wonderful to walk around and meet most of you. I feel like I've met you as I worked in the Senate on many projects together and legislation, but it's great to be here this afternoon. I do want to thank the Greater Nashua Chamber of Commerce, BAE Systems. I met with Tom. We had a wonderful conversation. Rivier College and the Nashua Telegraph for hosting this event this afternoon. And I do appreciate the opportunity to be here and to talk to you about the challenges that are facing all of us here. I am running for governor because I believe that we can do much better. And I want to build a New Hampshire that everyone, and not just a few, where everyone has opportunities. And we need to start with education and job training. As Paul said, a little bit about my background, but I want to say that today, my husband, Art, and I have 4 children and 7 grandchildren. But there was a time that I was a young single mom with 3 little children, and I went back to Keene State College and Franklin Pierce Law Center to complete my degree. I did manage the college apartments I lived in. I waitressed 1 night a week, and I did have a rural paper route in Peterborough, New Hampshire on Saturday mornings. I did that because I knew that I needed to complete my education so that I could provide for my family. Even more important than that was that I wanted my children to see what possibilities there were for them as well. You know, I know the challenges of working families because I have lived them. So as governor, I will work to expand opportunity through education and training to create the educated and skilled workforce employees need and to provide good paying jobs for our families. As a state senator for 10 years, I stood up for working families. I championed equal rights, fought for clean energy, and always made energy and education my priority. As governor, I will continue to put the people first and build a New Hampshire that works for everyone. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Governor?
Thank you. It's great to see everybody. Look, New Hampshire is doing well. There's no doubt about it. Our economy is booming. We've created opportunities. When I came in as governor, we came in with a very aggressive agenda. We put everything on the table. I firmly believe that even if you think there's going to be a climb, you fight for it. You get passionate about it. You understand the details. You understand how to implement a lot of the programs that you want to push. When we came in, this is one of the only states where the governor has to get elected every 2 years. I think traditionally there was a lot of sense that you had to start running for office right away. But we did just the opposite. We threw politics aside and we just focused on getting the job done. We brought in stakeholders, individuals, not just bureaucrats and